Good morning, guys. And it is, guess what date? It is officially July 9th, 2022, which means multiple things. First of all, it means that we are here starting this Stream-A-Thon, and I have Miss Mandy 777 joining me.
Hey.
And I have my good friend Anthony Vasquez joining me.
Hi, guys.
We are actually starting this. Let me go ahead and go through the chat so I can say everybody, but we are starting this for to kind of normally not a real morning person, to be honest with you. But I am going to get this thing started off and get this Stream-A-Thon going. And then I'm going to pass it off to other people as we go through our day. So we're just kind of getting woke up. I don't know about you guys. Anthony, you woke up good or not?
I think everything's good.
Okay. Art, how you doing? Good to see you. Good morning.
Art and Nemo.
Nemo, good morning. All right. Okay, we'll get some more people as we go here, guys. I don't know how it is in everybody else's area, but my God, man, I'm telling you what, this is like April weather around here right now. Like it has been pouring the rain. And that's one of the reasons why it actually kind of motivated me to go ahead and get a live stream going, because I was going to go run and actually get out and do a little bit of stuff, workout stuff. But it's a washout out there. I mean, it's crazy. So hopefully maybe this afternoon we'll get a little break in and I can get my time.
Yeah, here too. Let me block all the sun that's coming in.
Oh, yeah, rub it in.
Well, I'm not rubbing it in here, but it's been head up into the 90s here today, so I'm not exactly excited for that.
Yeah, we got some more people coming in here.
Hey,
yes, it's oh my gosh. Cheeky Monkey, how are you? Also, Art, I'm gonna tell you, I ran yesterday and I looked like I had taken a shower. I was sweating so much from, I mean, it's unbelievable how much humidity there's. It's driving me crazy. Oh, I can't stand that stuff either. Like, and I mean, I've noticed as I've gotten older too, like that stuff takes so much more of a toll on me. Hey, Stars.
Stars.
Hello,
I used to be able to handle the heat and the humidity and be like, I'll be fine. Now I go out there and I'm like, okay, I'm pretty much dead within the first 5 minutes, so, and that's a big deal to me, that kills me. So
you start feeling like a melting snowman after a while. When I was living in Florida, it was very much like that because the humidity just destroys you. So you walk out, you go from your apartment to outside. It's like walking into a sauna.
That's crazy, isn't it? Crazy.
Awful.
Oh yeah. Well, like I said, I think I told you yesterday or the other day, Anthony, that we used to actually have property in Hernando County, Florida.
Yes.
And Brooksville. And I remember going as a kid, and that was such a culture shock to me anyway, because like I'm used to like the weather up here. And like I remember going down there, and I went down there in the year 2000, and my grandparents owned the houses. Well, they hadn't been down there to those houses for like over a year, right? Well, we get there and, we had to turn the water on and stuff, because we're going to go back in the house and get it cleaned up and everything. So we turn the water on and there's no water. There's a leak, right? So we go outside and we're like, well, we got to find the leak and find out where the main water line's busted or whatever. So we go out there. Well, we find it, there's a wet place on the ground. So I'm like, daggone. So I was like, here we go, because once again, Ohio, West Virginia, this area, I go dig out the shovels, because I'm going to start digging because we have an 18-inch freeze line here. And I go to get the shovels, and my brother-in-law says, you don't really need that. And he starts like digging underneath the grass and the water lines right there. And I'm like, wow, that's a difference with me. That's like
the reason they do that is because Florida is basically just a swamp. So right. You can't really dig things down deep because there's just more water and muck under them. And so they just dig them very shallow. They do the same thing, weirdly enough, with cable lines.
Okay. Yeah, it's just like crazy to me. And like I noticed something else too, like the soil is so rich. Like it's like really, really dark color compared to like up here. We have so much like nasty clay and stuff.
Yeah, so, it's a very, very rich soil down there.
In North Carolina, you can't hardly plant anything because of all the clay.
Stars, we're actually not necessarily tracking the donations because the reason being is, to steal Chili's term, is for transparency. Because if I track the donations, then it's going to appear that I really ultimately am worried about dollar for dollar, and I'm not. I'm worried about making a difference in a community. I'm worried about the fact that I want us all to be linked up for the same good cause. The truth is, I just want St. Jude's to get blessed from this. When this all started, there was a jerk that wanted to beat up a cop, and I agreed to it for a good cause. So all I'm really asking for is, if you're blessed enough to where you can donate to St. Jude's, by all means, please do so. NCR, how you doing? If not, and you're in a situation where you just want to hang out with us, the awareness of it and seeing these numbers pop up in the chat shows me that we're all linked up for a good cause, and that's a blessing to me. So
let's make sure we just give St. Jude's a real good day. It doesn't matter about the money, guys. Let's just make them happy. Let's just make them a good day and know that we're doing something good for the community, ladies and gentlemen.
I absolutely couldn't agree more. Absolutely couldn't agree more. And that's the objective, And just for the record, I actually tonight is going to be really cool. I'm really super excited. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm kind of like giddy a little bit, because not because of me and not because of Chili, because we know he's too busy at the dentist office. But I am excited because my coach, my head MMA coach, is going to have an MMA fight tonight. And to give you an idea, he's close to my age and hasn't had an MMA fight in like 12 years. So he's kind of coming out of retirement, so to speak, to fight. And it's really cool because it's kind of cool. I mean, it's cool because it's unique. But there was a guy. We have a professional wrestler guy in this area, and this is legit. Like, he's seriously a professional wrestler, and he's a mountain of a man. He's 6'5", 300 plus pounds, big, giant, strong guy. And he basically, the way that I understand now, and I'm speaking from third-party information, but the way that I understand is he had made the gesture that he didn't have a lot of faith in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, that he didn't really think it was all that great. And he had referred to his wrestling and pro wrestling as grappling. So Zach Wilds, my coach, is a 4-stripe brown belt, which is, anybody understands jiu-jitsu, a brown belt that's a lifetime achievement to get there, because it's not like karate that you get one every couple of years or whatever. That's a long time. So, but anyway, the reason I say that is he kind of took offense to the fact that he called his fake art, so to speak, grappling. So he's like, that's not grappling. It's pro wrestling. Grappling is real submission fighting. He's like, that's not going to be considered the same thing. And I guess they kind of battled back and forth in a little war of the words, so to speak. And it opened up the opportunity to say, hey, you know what? We're not going to do this. If you're going to call yourself grappling, why don't we settle it in the cage type thing? And they both agreed. Limey, how are you, buddy? Hey, Limey, you want me to send you a link? Can you come on?
Hey, Triggered Limey.
Yo, Limey.
Absolutely. Sovereign, if you want to come on, anybody? Mando, Mike, doesn't bother me a bit. We'll get some people up here.
I can send out some of the links. Mando, I'm going to send you the link.
What time are you signing today?
Oh shit, I can't send the link. Never mind.
Here's the idea is the event starts at 7 p.m. I think, but I'm supposed to be there. Yes, Eastern. And I am supposed to be there at 6. However, I think we're going to do the actual signing kind of what would be close to intermission, so probably halfway through ish, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm just, once again, I'm not in control of this. I'm kind of, at their discretion of the way we're going to do things. So, as a matter of fact, I even said in my video this morning, NCR, if you want to come up, whoever wants to come up, I don't care. We're just chatting. This is all for a blessing, guys. This is just to bless a community of good people. That's all this is all about. But the reason that I say that, I got Mando up. Hey, Mando.
Hey, how you doing, Chad?
Yo, Mando.
Hey, can Anthony or somebody, can this send it to Limey? Because I don't know if I can actually.
I can. One moment, please.
See it or can or.
Oh, I'm surprised Miss Mandy hasn't sent it to him already.
Well, this is a very impromptu thing.
So what's going
Oh,
on,
you
Chad?
meant the link. Oh.
All right, I sent it to him.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Look, everybody's in shape. There.
Would it be okay if I
Look at
sent it to
that, how much
NCR as
better.
well? He was
Absolutely.
he wanted to do something. Awesome. NCR, I'll be sending it to you just momentarily, sir.
Let's see here. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. Hang on just one second. I'm dealing with something else on the other thing here to get it squared away here. Okay.
All right.
I don't know about anybody else.
Alrighty,
but let me
NCR,
tell
it's sent to you.
I am in my 15 years of law enforcement, I've probably spent 10 plus of those on midnight shift. So, well, a lot of it wasn't by choice, but
God bless you.
But
All
there
right.
was some of it that was by choice. There was, okay. So and because of that, like this 10 o'clock in the morning stuff is like, woo, my mind hasn't woke up yet, you know? So I'm kind of dragging.
I'm one of those annoying morning people. 5 minutes after waking up, I'm like, "Good morning, get up. It's a beautiful day. You're missing it."
I'm an insomniac, so I fall asleep late and I still wake up at like 7:38 in the morning.
Well, I tell you what,
NCR,
I got
you're up,
something.
buddy.
I got something
Yo,
to wake you up,
NCR,
man.
brother.
I shared a picture. I shared a picture here in the backstage of Miss Mandy's action figure.
It
That
looks
does not
just
look
like her.
me.
No
Oh,
one
it
wants to.
doesn't.
She doesn't want to admit it, but it looks just like her.
Dead on. Dead on.
Jesus said that this was made in
Oh my!
Tell me they don't look like her. In
Whoever
fact,
shows proof that they donated the most to like $1,000 or more gets the Miss Mandy action figure. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. It doesn't look anything like me, you goobers.
okay, you know what? Everybody in
Well,
chat, vote now. Put a 1 if you think that action figure looks like Miss Mandy, or put a 2 if you think we're all crazy.
Triggered says,
You're all
"Don't be winding
crazy.
up his Miss Mandy there, Mando."
Dennis, thank you very much, brother. I really appreciate that. I'm excited about this as well, and I think we're going to have some fun. Let's see.
I think you
Sovereign,
guys
yes,
are
I heard that. I actually heard that you are in Ironton, and I'm looking forward to trying to get with you this evening if you can.
Can you take the action figure off the screen?
Look at all the ones, though. Look at all the ones.
How's that?
Oh my gosh. Helping or hurting, guys? Helping or hurting?
We need to
Oh, wow.
Cheeky Monkey said 1.5. You were all crazy.
Well, ain't that the truth?
Just tell Miss Mandy to blink once so that we know she's okay.
Bakari says, "Blink once, so we know you're okay, Mom." She's not blinking at all. guys, I have to drop down. I have to check out of my hotel room. But quickly before we go, 2 things. Guys, please donate to St. Jude's today. Just hit the link. Go give your heart if you can. We're doing this for a great cause, and I'm really proud to be a part of this. I'm really proud to be a part of all of this with you guys. And let's just keep it going, guys. And the second thing is Akari wants to say hello to everybody before we get out of here.
Hi, y'all.
Hey,
How are you?
Hey, Hikari.
Hey, Mom. How you doing, honey?
I'm great.
Anthony and Hikari hit me up later to confirm for tonight.
Okay.
Yes, I will. We'll be on the road, but I will still be there for tonight.
Yeah, that's right. Because you guys are gonna have a big judicial hearing tonight, aren't you? Something kind
Oh, we do. It's big. It's the biggest case in the universe.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
I'm clean hands. I'll send it to you right now.
I have been working hard on this case. I've been studying every law book I can get my hand on, every bit of lore, every episode of Law and Order, Matlock.
Oh my God, this is going to be epic tonight.
Oh, that's all right. See, I didn't have to do all that. I just watched all the seasons of Cops. I think I'll be good.
I don't know that I would trust that, but
Oh
okay.
my God, is Deputy Mike going to make a return tonight?
Oh,
Quite
I'm pretty
possibly.
sure.
All right, guys, I'm going to let everyone go. Everyone have a great Saturday. I will be talking throughout the day. I might have a traveling live stream. We'll be on the road today, so I might do a little traveling live stream just to give everyone a heads up and shout out St. Jude's today. I will let
with
people
your
know if I
with
make
your
that possible.
self-driving car, right?
Yes, with my self-driving car. Attention, ladies and gentlemen. I will not be the one driving. Hikari will be the one driving. I will be in the passenger seat so I can easily live stream without breaking any laws.
There you go.
And I won't frame myself in the camera like some idiot does.
Oh, so you won't show off your big tits.
I don't have those. You want those? You got to go talk to Chili or Josh Abrams. I'm sorry, Josh. Just messing with you.
Hey Art, I did pin the St. Jude's thing. Did it not come through? Because like my service on I pinned it on my phone. Let me see.
So later, everyone. Talk to you guys in throughout the day.
Hey, see you, Anthony. Appreciate you coming on.
Love you guys. Bye.
See you, buddy.
Robbie Anderson, thank you so much for your donation just now.
Hey Art, if you don't care to if you can get that link off there and reshare it and keep it in the chat, that'd be awesome.
Hey Chad, do you mind if I go ahead and plug the extra items I'm doing today?
Absolutely, buddy. Absolutely.
Let me grab the pictures.
If you make a donation and you pin it in Discord and we see it, we'll give you a shout out too.
Awesome.
All right, there we go.
Let's see. Let me get back to it here so I can get it. All
All
right,
right, guys. So real quick, what I'm doing for St. Jude's to kind of put the icing on the cake of absolutely doing an awesome thing is I have 15 sets of 4 Imperial Credit chips. They're epoxy resin. You'll get 2 gold, 2 graphite silver. Those are $15 a piece, $9 flat rate shipping in the U.S. Outside the U.S., get with me and we'll discuss the shipping after that. I'm also doing an auction, a silent auction that's running right now till 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time of this battle axe that I used for MegaCon. It is PVC plastic, ABS plastic for the blade. It is 27 inches long, 7 inches wide, 3 inches thick. All the edges are filed down and rounded off, so there are no sharp edges. It should be con-friendly for just about any Comic-Con or anything that you do there. I would still advise to check with your Comic-Con before you go. It has a leather wrap on the handle, a leather braided cord for weapon retention. And on top of that, my co-producer or my co-host, Jennifer, is making a second Mythosaur skull, also known as the Mandalorian symbol. It will be red. The red may vary depending on the material that she is using. And instead of it being diamond shaped, it's going to be squared up, so it's easier for you to frame it. Both of those items are in the auction, so you're not just bidding for one piece, you're bidding for both. In order to bid, just reach out to myself, to Miss Mandy, Jennifer, or Cliff Reynolds from AMG's channel. I will announce the winner at the 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time live stream tonight. I also have these Boba Fett style buckets. They are also epoxy resin. About all the sizes of the pieces are about a quarter, maybe a quarter and a half as far as size. With the exception of 2 on the right, the gold and the graphite gold, they're all $5 a piece. The gold and graphite gold is $8 a piece. That is also $9 flat rate shipping. The way this is going to work, guys, is because I know we all have reservations about going through third parties. Even Captain Chad has said this. I am going to be completely transparent, which means that once you place your bid and your order, if you're the winner of the auction, I will screenshot your name. I will screenshot any money that is received. I will screenshot the entire process, take pictures of everything, and I will have that in my live stream tomorrow, about 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll also show how much I received and how much is being donated. Anything on the shipping that is extra, like a few cents here or there, will be included to St. Jude's donations. I will not be taking any money whatsoever for myself. The only thing that's extra is the shipping. That's it, guys. And like I said, everything's going to be transparent. I'm going to have everything screenshotted. I'm going to have all the evidence, everything. I will keep you informed on every single step of the way. As far as the shipping, I'll give you a tracking number. I'll show you the receipt and everything. Awesome. So again, reach out to myself, to Miss Mandy, to Cliff Reynolds, and Anthony Vasquez. Reach out to us 4 and Jennifer, so us 5. Let us know what you guys want, how many of them you want. Let us know your bid, and I will, like I said, I'll announce the winner at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight.
Awesome. Thank you. And thank you, Susie. I just saw that on the chat there. And I got to go back here. Good old boy's calling me out. Man, everybody calls me out, man. I'm starting to get a complex. I think everybody wants to beat me up.
Just for charity, Captain Chad. Just for charity.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm going to have to need charity myself after all these butt kickings I get. So, but yeah, absolutely, Mando, appreciate that. And here's the thing is, we got to keep in mind, guys, we're the only ones that can make a difference. If every person steps up and just says, I'm going to be the start, I'm going to be the change, I'm going to be something, whatever. That's where it all begins. No major changes in anything ever start at a major level. Everything starts in your own 4 walls, so to speak. So if you want to be the difference, if you want to be something positive, if you want to be a good example to get other people rallied around doing good things, start today. Start with yourself. Like I said in one of my videos here a while back, it doesn't take this huge effort to go out and just pat somebody on the back and tell them good job, or just see somebody when you're walking into the store or something and just say, hey, how are you, and give them a smile just to be nice, because sometimes we don't realize the struggles that everybody goes through, and sometimes that means a lot to people. Just having
wow. Unclean Hands, thank you so much for your generous donation to St. Jude's. Wow.
Awesome.
Thank you so much, sir.
Miss Mandy, are you going to be able to keep like a running tally?
I will do my best.
Because remember, we also have our monetary challenges. So at $10,000.
Oh gosh, I was hoping you would forget about that. No.
I don't even know, but I gotta know now.
All right, so
no, you don't. No.
At $10,000,
it was a joke.
Myself and Anthony Vasquez will eat the world's hottest gummy bear on camera. Ooh. At $30,000, I will eat 2 of them. All on stream for your guys' benefit to watch a grown man cry like a little baby.
It was a joke.
If somebody will donate $1 million, I will do an audit in a hula skirt and a coconut bikini. Boy, we gotta get $1 million donation.
I can tell you.
Anybody want to buy a house?
At $1,000, Miss Mandy will disclose her OnlyFans account. But it has to be one full donation.
Let's see here. Good old boys. He was just messing with me.
Chadman, like you were saying, it only takes one small act of kindness to make somebody's day.
Absolutely.
I did the gym last night. I went late instead of going in the morning like I normally do. And I ran into a group that was outside the gym. They were promoting their group. And the acronym is LEAD, so LEAD. And it's Law Enforcement Against Drugs. So it's kind of like the old DARE program back in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
And what caught my attention was the fact that they not only do things for drug awareness, they're also doing the suicide prevention for teens, which is the number 2 leading cause of death for teenagers in the state of Florida. But what I loved about it was they also are branching into the deaf and hard of hearing community.
Okay.
And that hit strong with me because I am so legally they won't declare me as hard of hearing, but I'm like half a point away from it.
Gotcha.
So
that's awesome, though. I can't hear out of my left ear at all since my stroke, and so that's amazing that they're doing things like that.
Oh yeah, and what I did was I taught them for probably a good 20, 30 minutes, and when I left, I told them, I said, look, I'll plug your guys on my YouTube after tonight for St. Jude's, which they absolutely loved. And I told them, I said, if you guys ever want a Mandalorian just to show up at one of your events, give me a call. Hit me up. I will do it.
Awesome. Well, let me tell you, and that's how stuff starts. You know, that when we become a community. But I can tell you, even if you start, like I used to have an old pastor that used to say, you know, real change doesn't start at the White House. Real change doesn't start at the State House. Real change starts at your house. If you want to start something positive, if you want to see change happen in your community, if you want to see change happen in your state, whatever it may be, it starts with you. It starts small and it builds and it catches. And all it takes sometimes is to go out and shake somebody's hand and bring back that old school mentality of being neighborly. You know, we've kind of forgotten that. You know, and it's a shame because, you know, it's I remember growing up, you know, when we didn't lock our doors. You know, we never worried about that type of stuff. You know, and I'm not trying to get off on that way as far as crime prevention stuff, but we had such a connection and unity with our neighbors and our community that you just didn't think about that. I remember if I would do something as a little kid and I would do something to get me in trouble, I was probably going to get it 2 or 3 times before I got home because some of our neighbors or whoever else that would see me is probably going to get me pretty good too. You know?
Oh yeah. That's the way it used to be.
Oh, dude, my mom was Mexican, and she was before she lost her eyesight, she was deadly with the shoe.
Oh yeah.
Even if you tried to move, she was deadly with it.
It's moving targets. Absolutely.
You faced the most dangerous weapon in the universe, the chocolate.
Well, I mean, put it like this: back in the day, you used to know your neighbors. I mean, you used to know, you know, both neighbors next to you, the neighbors behind you, the neighbors across the street. You know, the kids would hang out with neighborhood kids and stuff. Now, you don't have that. Either everybody's online or everybody's suspicious of everybody. I mean, hell, they have door cameras now in almost every house. Right. You didn't need all that back in the day.
Well, you know, honestly, I was actually going to mention this too. You know, this word transparency, you know, since we've been talking, and it's really, honestly, it's kind of popped up a lot because Chili likes using that word and everybody talks about transparency. Back in the day, we had a word, we had a term for that too. It was called, you just keep your damn word. You know, it's like, you don't have to be transparent because men were men.
Don't do that anymore.
You shake hands and you mean it, you know, and that's what when he was, you know, he gave his word supposedly to show up to actually sign these papers. And big shocker, don't believe he's going to show up. But, you know, I knew all along, and I knew when I took this fight that I was way out of shape. And to be honest, I didn't even really know if my body could do it because I was so far, right? Where COVID had really took a really tough thing on me. And I only had one arm pretty much because of my elbow surgery. And I can tell you that 100%, I was still willing even in the beginning thinking, you know what, worst case scenario, I go in there and I get my butt whooped, but I still do something and I leave a mark, something positive, something that my kids can be proud of, something that my wife can be proud of, whatever, that I know I done something good, you know. And you know what, it's 9 minutes, 3-minute rounds. You know, I'll take 9 minutes worth of butt whoopings to make sure that St. Jude's has something positive out of it for all those babies that are suffering.
That's fantastic, Captain Chad.
I don't even think Chili's going to sign the contract, to be honest.
We really appreciate what you're doing for this community. You mean so much to this community. I don't even think you realize how much.
Well, I really appreciate that. I really do. And
we love you so much in this community.
And you guys have been a real blessing to me. You know, I'm actually using a laptop right now that was provided to me by Kick in this community. So, you know, and the fact that I'm nobody, guys, I'm just a regular guy. I don't do anything special. I'm not even that great of a fighter. Okay. I mean, I'm
the more you humble yourself, the more we love you.
well, I appreciate that, but I'm just a regular dude. So, it doesn't mean anything to me. This is not me. This is us. We're all in this together. We just keep going and we're going to get it going and we're going to make it happen.
This right here is one of the reasons why I support law enforcement is because, Captain Chad, you are, from my experience of working with different agencies, you are the epitome of what the average good officer is. You're humble, but I mean, seriously, brother, you're doing something that most people can't, both physically and mentally. You know, the job, like I said, I know part of your lifestyle with the job and everything from my experience. And if it wasn't for the fact that I I was more concerned about what BLM was doing when I got out.
Mm-hmm.
I would still be there with you, brother, but I give you so much credit for taking the time, taking the effort. Your family, I know what they go through because, unfortunately, no matter how much we try, at the end of the day, when you go home, part of the job comes with you, and it fucking sucks. But
Yeah.
I give your family so much credit for going through this, and I think the entire community here will support you and all the good officers.
Absolutely. I don't have but just a minute, so I just wanted to
Okay.
tell everybody that me and Mrs. Keeping It Criminal will be streaming together this evening
Awesome.
on my channel, and we're going to co-stream it on her channel as well.
Awesome.
So me
What
and
time is that?
Mrs. Kicks, we're going to stream wherever there's a hole. So sometime this evening, sometime this evening around dinner time. We're not sure exactly what time yet, but just watch my channel, and that's where we're going to stream, and her channel as well. So we're going to co-stream it there.
Well, we definitely appreciate you, Miss Mandy. And honestly, Miss Mandy is like, let me tell you guys something. For those of you who don't know, Miss Mandy has been like my right arm because I didn't know my butt from a hole in the ground when it comes to any of this stuff. And she kind of took me under her wing and introduced me. And the reason that I even have anybody here listening to me right now is because of the efforts that she's put in. So I definitely appreciate you and the help that you've given me. And we will definitely keep it going, and we will keep a positive thing growing, guys. I promise, because we're all in this together, and this is going to be something good from it.
Well, I'll tell you what, Captain Chad, let's me and you get together, and we'll send Miss Mandy like a truckload of Klondike bars.
Well,
I'll
be honest with you. I probably ought to keep my hands out of that because it might not be a complete truckload by the time it gets there. You know what I'm saying? It might be like a half a truckload by the time I get my hands in there.
Thank you,
well,
guys.
that will last her
so much.
That will last her like 2 or 3 days, so that's still good.
Maybe.
Well, Miss Mandy, I appreciate you stopping by, and I will make sure that we keep this going today. And if you guys need anything from me, let me know.
Same here. Love you guys.
All right. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right, guys. So let me look at the chat. I've been kind of distracted, guys. I apologize. Sometimes I'm still learning this. Okay.
Welcome to the club.
I'm exploring it too, man, so don't feel too bad.
Well, I get so caught up in conversation that I sometimes forget to look at the chat, or I'll look at one like chat and then I start looking for that name because I'm like trying to carry on a conversation answering and I get distracted. So I apologize, guys. Well, Chili does need his ass kicked. I agree with that, Mad Max.
I still want to hear you make him beg and call you daddy. That's all I want to hear.
Stars, listen. Let me tell you, it doesn't matter how much you give. To be honest, if we can I don't even care if it's just word of mouth to show that we're spreading this, because like I said, it snowballs. Because maybe you can't give that much, and maybe I can't give that much, and maybe everybody else can't give that much. But if we get the word out eventually, maybe we'll tug on the heartstrings of somebody who can.
And so that's the other thing, guys. You don't have to donate just money. If you make cards,
sure.
If you buy like a $5 or $10 pack of cards and just make a bunch of them for different kids and leave it generic, send that to St. Jude's. They will take them and they will hand them out. As somebody who's worked, I don't know how much of your viewers know about me, but I'm a cosplayer, and I've done charities like the Much Foundation. I've done Customers with a Cause. I've done Two Little Heroes. I'm trying to get with the Mandalorian merch. So I've done everything from homeless shelters, women's shelters, all the way to the terminally ill kids in hospitals. And I'm telling you, just the smallest amount, whether it's making a card, whether it's going as far as I do with cosplay, whether it's just, sending a letter, letting these kids know that they matter, they mean something to somebody somewhere. Just that couple minutes makes such a huge difference. One of the kids that I got close with, he passed away last December, and with his story, he had so many ailments that when he was born, the doctors told his mother and his father, if he lives past 3, it'll be a miracle. They said if he won't live past 5, and he lived to the age of 15, and he had the body of like an 8-year-old. but he was so energetic, even with all the pain, even with being hooked up to oxygen and stuff. When I first met him, his face lit up. His parents were so happy that for the hour and a half that I was there with other cosplayers, he did not have a worry in the world. Now, that's all that these kids want. It's just that one little escape. So even if it's a handmade card or a written letter or something, just give something to the kids. Make that small difference.
Absolutely.
And to segue into what Mando was saying, you could go to a children's hospital or go to St. Jude's and volunteer your time to just go and read to these kids.
Mm-hmm.
If you got like a portable gaming system, like Switch, or you got a PlayStation or something you can do, bring it there. If you got a dog that you can bring to them to help take their minds off it, you can do that.
Absolutely.
Well, any toys that you bring, I would check with the hospital or St. Jude's. They may want it to be like brand new, so just be careful on that. But as far as like reading a book and stuff, absolutely. Just small things, guys. That's all that matters to these kids, because you have to understand, even with us going through our crap, and everybody has a different level of, I call it drama in their lives. Kids go through it worse, especially these kids at St. Jude's and at the hospitals that are terminal. You have to, and it's heartbreaking, not just knowing that, but I've met these kids and they know what's going to happen. They know that their time is limited. They understand that. And, I don't know how many people have ever known that, okay, it's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when we're going to move on. And, for a 6 or an 8-year-old to know that, what kind of damage do you think that they have?
It's funny you say that, Mando, because I'll share something that happened with me. A lot of you guys know my story about the whole COVID thing. And I remember thinking when I was in the hospital, because I was very, very ill and I had a really high fever, and anybody's had a really high fever, you're kind of out of it anyway. You know what I mean? Like I was kind of like in a haze, but I remember getting just enough clarity when I was able to see the look on the face of the doctor and the nurse that day, when I realized that, oh my gosh, like I'm really a lot worse than I thought. And then when I was able to see that they actually told me that I wasn't, quote, actively dying, but there was a possibility that I should probably call my wife. And I can tell you, when they left the room that day, and I'm still in the bed, obviously lying there, and as my mind kind of wrapped around that, and I mean, at the time I was 42 years old. And I was lying there thinking, I'm 42 years old and I might not get out of this hospital. There's so much stuff I still wanted to do and wanted to see and wanted to be around, and stuff that I wanted to say to people and different things. And only how much more, I mean, can you imagine being 7, 8, 9 years old, an innocent, precious baby, and not have the opportunity to be able to know that you'll never reach an adult? That's so sad. I mean, that's so sad. And I'm going to tell you something else too. And I'm not going to push my spiritual beliefs on you guys, but here I'm getting ready to push my spiritual beliefs on you guys. But even if you just take the day and just spend it in prayer and just really pray over those babies that are up there, because I'm a firm believer in it. And I believe that God listens, and I believe that enough of us get united. The Bible says that if 2 or more are gathered in my name. Well, can you imagine if we filled YouTube? Now, granted, I'm not saying that everybody's spiritual and everybody is a Christian, but what if the ones that were, what if we filled the day up with blessings and prayer? You know what? We can make a lot of changes, right? Because prayer really does make a difference. I've seen it, guys. I've lived it. And I can tell you this, I've had people tell me before, well, how do you know God's real? Well, because I can feel him, but you can't see him. Well, you can't see the wind blow either, but you feel the effects, right? But let's just face it. If you bet on it.
That's the whole thing about, Christianity or any kind of religion, honestly, is there is a large amount of faith. I mean, that's one of the biggest tests of any religion. I grew up as a Methodist, and my mom.
It's a different kind of Methodist than Chile is, right?
Yes, I was a real Methodist.
Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry.
I wasn't the kind of
Limey, I'm sorry, real fast, Mando. Limey, I thought Miss Mandy sent you that link. Let me do that right now, sir. I'm sorry.
And I was the real Methodist. I wasn't the one. I wasn't the kind that if you got on your knees, it wasn't to pray, you know. But no, my mom was Buddhist, and I listened to a lot of what she was talking about with being Buddhist, and you know, the main thing that I've seen with most religions that preach or that give you the steps to be a better person is A, they give you steps to be a better person. B, there's an amount of faith that you have to have because there are things in this world that we can't explain scientifically, and there's things that we just don't understand. So you have to believe that there's some kind of, whether it's God or whether it's some kind of greater entity out there, there is something out there.
Sure.
You know, some people just chalk it up to being fate or being karma, and that's fine. You know, whatever you want to call it. The thing is, go
ahead, Mandy. I'm sorry. I thought you were wrapped it up right there. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm almost wrapped up. So the thing is that the main thing that I've seen in all the different religions, and even in the what do you call it, the atheists and stuff, where it's all about, you know, faith and karma and all that shit, is that
I sent the link to Triggered Limey on your email, Limey. Go ahead.
So the biggest common thing that I see is the energy that you put out is what will come back to you. And that's how it is with any kind of job, you know, or anything in life. The effort and the amount of effort you put into it is what you will receive.
Absolutely. And the force is strong with this one, Art. You're right. Yeah. I got to share a joke with you guys, okay? Because I don't know why this came to mind, but I remember an old joke, and this is obviously a religious joke, or you know, but it's funny anyway. So these atheist guys, and they were scientists, and they studied secular science and all this stuff, and they were really strong and very educated men, and they decided that they could make a man. So they were going to create the human being from, you know, ground up. And they wanted to be able to prove that they could do it because they wanted to prove there was no God. Okay. So they start with their, you know, their plans and stuff. Well, God comes down. Now remember, this is a joke, folks. Okay. So play along. Okay. So God comes down, he's standing, he says, "What are you guys doing?" They said, "We're going to make a man and prove that you're nothing but a fraud." And he says, "Oh, okay." So he said, "Okay, so here's what we'll do." It says that God took, you know, dust to the ground and dirt from the ground, and he says, "And we'll start from there." And the guy and God looks over at him and says, "Hey, make your own dirt." we have to remember it starts from somewhere, right? Limey, you're on, brother. Appreciate it.
I know. I see myself there. I'm trying to work out because I'm streaming as well, so I'm trying to work out how to. Guys in my chat, let me know if you can hear me. Okay, how are you guys doing, Captain Chad? I don't recognize these symbols and I can't see no names. I think Mondo and someone else.
We got Mando. We got NCR News Network with us.
Oh, sweet. How you guys all doing?
Doing pretty good.
Pretty good. In fact, I actually have to drop down. I'm working on a project, so I got to go check it real quick.
I appreciate you being involved with us, man, helping out. And make sure you tune in to Mando, guys. Check out his channel, and let's get this going. Let's make something happen.
Just quick reminder, I have the items for sale. I have the auction. And tonight we are debuting, myself, NCR, Anthony Vasquez, and a couple other people. We are debuting the Multiverse Court. And tonight is the people of the Moon of Concordia versus the Galactic Republic for civil rights violations. And just real briefly, I mean, we're including all the different scripts that we see. So the sovereign citizen, the First Amendment frauditors, you know, just the dumbasses of the world.
Hey,
come check it out. You know, we're going to have some fun with it.
If any of my mods can see that, if there's any mods in there, can you take that out of the chat, please?
So I'll see you guys later.
Thank you, brother. Have a good day.
All right, sorry, guys. Can I just quickly test from your StreamYard? I just want to see. Can you guys all hear me now? In my chat.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yes.
All right, cool. Sorry. Yeah, this is my first time trying to multi-StreamYard.
Multi-StreamYard. Yeah,
yes, I'm in my StreamYard and your StreamYard.
Oh, okay. See, that just shows that just shows how like backwoods I am, Limey. Okay, I didn't know that was a possibility.
This took some work. All right. Apparently, maybe I do need to be.
Uncle Artie, by the way, yes, I know. I guess you're still planning on going on at noon. Is that correct? Because I was going to run up until you go on was my plan. I didn't even know because Limey, I'll be honest with you, man. I didn't want to admit this the other day when I talked to you, but I had no clue what your time meant when you said the.
Oh yeah, British summertime. Oh, about I don't know. Am I 5 hours ahead of you? What is it there? 11:15?
Yes.
Yeah, 5 hours.
Okay. Because I was like, I have no clue what he's talking about. Oh wow! So, yeah, guys, listen.
Don't worry.
I want you guys to realize that when we started this whole idea, when we started this Stream-A-Thon, it was actually somebody that originally, I think, said this in one of my comments on one of my videos when I was trying to come up with a possibility to make up for if Chili would not go through with this fight. Because let's face it, you know, the promotion company that the fight is going through was going to make a donation on our behalf for fighting because obviously, you know, they can't pay us. So they were going to make a donation on our behalf to St. Jude's. However, if he doesn't show up, they're not going to make that donation based on a fight that doesn't happen. So I'm thinking, okay, so how are we going to do this? So as I started, you know, getting to know more and more people, you know, in the YouTube community, I wanted to, you know, see, you know, if we could get everybody involved. Then I saw somebody say the Stream-A-Thon thing, and I was like, wonder if, just what if we can get this going, right? So I'm thinking, if we could get this going to where enough people would run streams with just sharing the link and just pushing, you know, the positive message and trying to get something out there to St. Jude's, maybe we could just have a wonderful day, right? And just really make some good donations to St. Jude's. And that's where all this came from. So this was not my idea. It was one of you guys. And I'll be honest, I'm ashamed to say I don't remember because it was actually a couple of different people that said so. However, the fact that we've got so many different channels that are trying to help out and trying to bless this community is awesome. And you guys are what makes it possible because I have never in my life been accepted the way that I have in this community. I mean, like there's times I'm like, why? Like, why? You know, like you guys don't even know me, but it's like, I feel like I've not only made friends, but hell, like I got an extended family now, you know, and it's just awesome. It really is.
Yeah. We're family. Cover us money.
Oh, there's some awesome bastards in this community, I tell you.
Absolutely. I absolutely agree. What's the weather like today, Limey?
Too hot for me, but I bet nowhere near as hot as where you are.
Actually,
I've
got
like the mid-70s.
No, I've got London weather going on right now, buddy. It's completely gray and raining sideways.
I'm jealous. I love that weather.
I'm going to bring my man Bits and Pieces in the stream, brother.
Hey, buddy.
What's going on today?
Just getting home. There's nothing to do when it's raining.
That's what we were just talking about. Limey and I were talking about the weather and what's going on around here. So,
yeah, as you do when you get to be our age, you know.
if only we had a newspaper and I don't know if we want tea or coffee. I'll drink coffee and you drink tea, Limey. Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm still doing coffee. I've only been awake a few hours, so it's I need to wake up. Definitely.
Oh, I gotta do this. I've got for my part of the Stream-A-Thon something that I think we'll all enjoy. I picked some movies to do that are public domain that makes me think of Chili. Okay. And these are the movies I'm going to be playing for my part. Attack of the Giant Leeches.
Oh.
The Killer Shrews. And the Wasp Woman. And all three make me think of Chili in some way.
I'll be honest, the giant leeches thing really hit home, didn't it?
There was a movie back in the day. I think it was called Night of the Lepus.
Yes.
and giant
Starring Rory
rabbits.
Calhoun. Yes. It starred Rory Calhoun, and it was overgrown giant rabbits that dominated and terrorized a rural farm western town out west. And you can clearly tell they were using doll furniture and dolls.
Nice.
And you see these rabbits just jump, and I'm talking, these are like regular jackrabbits you'd see in your yard.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's really, really, really crazy. I forgot all about it, and I think it was a couple months ago. I was on YouTube, and there was a top 10 list of like the weirdest horror movies, and Night of the Lepus was on there. I was like, man, I remember seeing that as a kid. Like, I was watching that and Leprechaun, stuff like that. And I just remembered that and Attack of the Killer Tomatoes and all that stuff.
One or two.
One or two? I think I've only seen the first one.
I've seen them both, and by far the best one is the first one. But I love horror movies, man.
Unlock the actual the fights. That's what today's all about. I'm going tonight at I think 7 p.m. is when the actual fights start, but I'm supposed to sign the contract tonight for the official fight in September. So, and then we decided to do Stream-A-Thon on the same day. So we are ready to go. I am jacked up. I'm ready, man. I'll be honest with you. I would absolutely 100% fight tonight. I'm ready to go. I would whip his ass tonight. I promise you. I can go 3-minute rounds and beat his ass 100%.
Where is he located now? Is he still in California?
Last I heard. Can anybody in the chat answer that?
I don't know where he's at. I've been keeping up with him. I've been way too busy getting everything ready for today.
He drove to Arizona, didn't he, the other day to get his teeth done? So I don't know if he's still there.
Allegedly.
Yeah,
allegedly.
Allegedly. I think he was still in California when he got the ticket, didn't he?
I don't know. I think, that was California Highway Patrol. And that was funny, too, because he says in the video, and me being a police officer, I pick up on little things like this, but he says, you're supposed to be a peace officer. Well, I don't know how California is, but generally speaking, and I know in Ohio, troopers are not peace officers. Highway patrolmen are not peace officers. They are highway patrolmen. They are public safety officers. Their entire reason for existence is public safety and enforcing traffic rules. That's it. That's all they do. So I don't know how he's, of course he was arguing with that officer out there, just crazy. Just it's so obvious that he's just wanting clicks and views by the way he's arguing something that everybody else is going, yeah. Hey, Artie, I think I sent it to you in text. I sent you the link, Artie, on your text. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because we were watching.
Sorry, I just wanted to quickly before I forget. So Mike 71 in my, on my channel donated $25 for St. Jude's. I've also just want to shout out to Maxine Kennedy, who obviously because we're over here in the UK, so is Maxine. They've just donated £500 to children with cancer.
Wow.
UK.
Oh wow!
So I just want to say
Absolutely.
thanks for that. That's massive.
God bless them for doing that.
Absolutely. Hats off. That is awesome. Awesome.
That's really good.
Most definitely.
That's a real blessing. So, and I saw somewhere, I'm sorry, I'm trying to follow the chat at the same time, but I saw where somebody said that, they don't generally like cops. And I'm gonna level with you, and you might not know this, but I never did either. Like when I was kind of growing up, when I was younger, I was never like a super like, oh, I'll be a policeman. And there's a lot of cops that I don't like either. If you're a police officer that doesn't have the right views and you're not interested in defending and protecting rights and constitutional rights, I don't have anything for you. I don't. I'm absolutely 100% about freedom and rights. And that's the way that I teach my men. That's honest. I give everything I got to make sure that they do it the right way, and I've never seen them do it otherwise. That's truth. So, but I just want to share that real fast because I saw that in the chat.
Look, I've had bad experience with cops. I've had good experience with cops. But the one thing everybody needs to remember is this. They're people. Sometimes people suck.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, recently I had an experience with cops because they checked on me because I was stuck out in in BG, and they would just make sure I was okay. And he didn't have to.
Sure.
But the fact that the guy even offered me, said, I can take you across town. So you get a place where you get somewhere to hang out where you're not going to get stuck in the rain, get something to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, he didn't have to do that. You can vouch for that, right? Getting Chad.
Yes,
I don't have to give you a ride, but he was willing to do it on his own time. On his time, like, hey man, I'll take you there. You get you something to eat, get out of the rain. Again,
Uncle Artie, you're in.
Hey there, Chatty Poo, what you doing?
Uncle Artie, what's going on, man? I got your lawsuit coming, bud.
I'm still waiting for it.
I'm gonna sue you so hard. I'm literally suing your neighbors because they're close to you. It's coming. Just be prepared.
Well, you can hear them mowing outside. So,
I'm gonna sue their lawnmower
What I'm
too.
not doing is
I'm suing you so hard, your kids' first
I'm not
teeth fillings
watching.
are going to come out.
Hang on a second.
Does everybody need representation?
No, okay. Have I got Legicator stream open somewhere?
Oh, let's see here.
You're on with me, Limey. I can hear you.
Oh crap! Sorry, I thought I'd muted myself. I'm trying to like mute myself with you guys when I'm talking to myself or my audience, and I'm not gonna lie, it's getting confusing. But
I understand. Oh, let's see. Don't know if Chili has thought about this, but the whole getting rid. Let me click that one there. Getting rid of the police.
You know what, Chad? I've got my Sally Jesse glasses on, got my 2 mullets on, and I got your lawsuit right here, motherfucker.
That's good. That's awesome.
Oh my.
Hold on, let me check my trifold, see if that's legal.
Yeah, you need to check that trifold.
Oh, did you guys also find the humor in the fact that he talks about how he used the trifold and he like pointed to it a couple times, but then he gets out and like starts approaching the cop? It's like,
yeah.
Okay, is it kind of like
Ass backwards?
ass backwards to think that you're the one that doesn't want to talk to him, but you go like chasing him down and make him talk to you? Like, dude, seriously, get a clue.
Well, he's in such a rush to get to his dentist appointment, he stops off on a woman that's maybe 19, 20, if all of that, getting a speeding ticket and tries to hit on her. I mean, what the fuck is up with that? It's like 2 times in a row in less than 4 days. He tried to hit on a woman that was drunk off her ass, got arrested for DWI. Don't talk to him, honey. He's not your friend. I am.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Miss Carolyn, how are you today? Today's a Stream-A-Thon, so we're just trying to get this all kicked off, and I've got a good panel right now. And Limey is double dutying right now.
I'm trying to keep it interesting
because you're not in it with me, baby. Woo-hoo!
I'm now watching both chats as well. Like this is gonna give me a bloody headache.
Hey, Uncle Artie, how long are you going on your stream? Because I want to find out who's going to be up next after you, so I can plan for my portion. Help out.
Yeah, that's what I was going to find out. I know I'm doing at least 2 hours. I'm going to do it from home. I was going to do it at the post office at the Dallas Fort Worth airport, but I didn't go to work yesterday. I wasn't feeling so great. And
okay,
so,
well, let's make a note right now to Uncle Artie's boss that he played hooky yesterday.
Oh, he knows. Trust me, he knows about my channel. So,
well, now I'm suing him too, Artie.
if you knew
I'll sue him in England.
if you knew my boss's name, you'd laugh.
I think
he's one cool dude.
Uncle Artie, can you do if you were doing like a 2-hour stream, but you don't want to go audit a post office, do you, for St. Jude's? I think that'd be interesting.
Yeah, dude, it'd be cool because I wouldn't get harassed by the cops and I wouldn't get arrested or trespassed. And I don't need no Part 107. I've done it before with Telecon.
Nice.
So, no big deal.
Well,
I'll be kicking back a few
man.
beers, drinking, just doing stupid stuff, you know.
You know, we used to have a guy years ago that worked out with us in the old gym, the old MMA gym I was part of years back. And he was a super athlete. Like, I'm not going to mention his name, but he was just one of those guys that, you know, he's super flexible. You know, he's really strong. He played college football, you know, the whole 9 yards. And he used to call it, he would do things he called stupid human tricks. And he would set up like a barrel and just go like jump straight up in it and never touch the sides and stuff. And I'm thinking, eventually this is going to bite him. And then it wasn't too much longer after that. He's like, man, I hurt my leg because I was like, yeah, that's what happens. That's what they call it, stupid human tricks, right? So, Artie, I think that's what we should do. I think we should just challenge you to do stupid human tricks today.
I've been doing it, dude. Actually, I think one of my, I think the first thing I posted on my community tab about this was, for a certain amount I'd do it, but I need proof. Not, I just gave $10 St. Jude's or $10 billion. You got to prove it.
Why did you sound like me right there? Are you trying to sound like you're from West Virginia now, Artie?
Dude, I always try to sound like Uncle Artie. Uncle Artie's from Muncie, Indiana. All right, if you ever go look that up.
No shit, Uncle Artie. I thought you was British. Can I just interrupt a quick second? Captain Cactus with a $25.
Oh, listen up there, you toy, you limey wank. Go get bent, you get. Toss off, you get.
Bollocks to you! I'm trying to read out a donation, you prick. Quick.
I'm not a for you right here.
All right. Someone mute Uncle Artie. Bless him.
All right, so let's hear this, Slimy.
Captain Cactus, $25.50 to St. Jude's.
Awesome.
Thank you, Cactus.
That's
all right.
Awesome.
Uncle Artie, now you can get back to being belligerent. Go ahead. Oh, look at that. That's one sexy mullet.
I got my chili disguise on. Nobody knows me. I got my Sally Jesse glasses on. I got my nose going on. I've got real glasses underneath because I didn't put my contact in. That's for later. You don't have your. And if you think that I don't have real hair, think again, motherfuckers.
You're missing something. You're missing the waxed eyebrows and the buttery lip.
Yeah, and you don't have your headphones on.
Yeah, you're missing the headphones.
Yeah, you can't be missing.
On your cosplay scale, I got to rate you a 4. I'm sorry, Uncle Artie.
Yeah, and I rate you as a -69.
At least I'm in the digits.
Even when you die, the worms aren't going to want to fuck you, boy.
Oh, my gosh.
You don't have yourself a hissy fit, motherfucker. I was smart as Oppenheimer, the guy that invented the nuke.
Oh my
you think it's funny? I'll beat your ass down at the Bikini Atoll. Oh, you still think it's funny, motherfucker? You're gonna be going, please and thank you once I get done beating your ass.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, and
this is why
I'm gonna be doing a revolver on your ass.
Now, is that going to be a Tuscaloosa one or a Gatlinburg one? Because there's a difference.
That's a Texas one, motherfucker.
So where are you going to find a llama at this hour?
Hey, Limey, this one's to you here from Art in the chat.
And you know what, Art, and it's good to see you, buddy. You're right. I'm going to wait till after dinner. And then, I think I'll have a couple Guinness tonight. So, from my chat, Anacito just pointed out that Uncle Artie is unmutable, which I tend to agree with.
You know what happens when you drink a Texas beer? The ass clown nose falls off. Fuck
yeah, I remember when I lived in Michigan for 14 years. I remember drinking those low percentage beers as well. But bless you, keep going.
Oh, hey, bits and pieces. Kind of change the subject a little bit. Whatever happened to Lyle DeCastro? His channel's gone.
That's a question. Yeah, it's a mystery.
Whose channel?
We got an echo, by the way, guys. Somebody does.
It's Lyle DeCastro. It's a guy that plays Chili's brother. Funny as hell, man.
Oh yeah, you haven't seen him, Limey? You would actually get a kick out of that. Oh my gosh, it's hilarious. He calls himself Lyle freaking DeCastro, and he is Chili's long lost brother.
Chad Goo. My brother's going to sue you, Chad Goo.
I think it's. Can anybody say, did he take his channel down?
I've not found it. Like I was wondering about that because it was crazy because I made that video just playing, and the very next day his channel is gone. I'm like, what the hell?
Well, that's why I said you scared him off.
Maybe he changed the name and decided to cover something else. I don't know. You can only take so much bloody chili.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to watch. I see you did a video on him last week, Bits, didn't you? So I'll check that one out.
By the way, I am back. The fight is. Let me rephrase. Let me make sure I say this right. Okay. According to Chili, he is taking this fight. However, according to Chili, he said he would have been here today originally too, and he didn't. So let's take that with a grain of salt, and let's just hope that he keeps his word well enough to show up in September, because it's a shame that we're even dealing with this.
He was saying he was going to do it video, like live stream it.
Yeah. Well, that right there kind of gets on my nerves. I'm not going to lie, because like he's going to live stream it from literally the entire nation apart. And like, why don't you just keep your word and come back where you said you were going to be? You know, that's what drives me crazy. But here's what I'm saying is, if he's still going to show up and still do it, then absolutely I'll still support the idea, and maybe he'll do something good. I don't know.
Well, I mean, if he doesn't, you know, maybe Josh Abrams will step up, and I don't know. If not, mate, I think there's a lot of people that will, you know, that will wrestle with you for, or you know, grapple with you. I forget the terms. To raise money for charity. Hell, I will fly out there and get choked out to raise money for charity. So you know, we'll make it work. We'll make it work.
Absolutely. The promoter was really all about Chili because of you know, the let's face it, Chili made a lot of he made a lot of enemies in our area.
Oh yeah,
and because of that,
let's just see what it was. That bulldog mouth was writing some checks that puppy dog tail ass can't cash.
Very possible.
Well, one thing I will say, I'll pay $50 St. Jude's to come out there so Chad can choke my chicken. Woo!
Oh,
and you don't have to use lube this time either, boy.
Lord,
I think he's calling you cheap, Chad.
I think he is. Did you catch on that too? Yeah.
A little bit.
I'll even let you do it. I'll even let you do to me what they did to Fava in Super Troopers. You can hose me down, baby.
Oh my gosh.
Get that cold water hose me down, throw a bunch of lye or whatever it is on me. But you got to give me a liter of cola too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You can't forget that liter of Cola.
Yeah, if you guys don't get the reference, it's from a movie called Super Troopers. It's funny as hell. You got to go check it out.
Well, actually, that's probably the closest documentary to real American policing, for the record.
I heard they turned you down because you're overqualified.
Yeah, I think I'm underqualified to be on that show, actually.
Captain Chad, Anacito in my chat, and I don't know why he didn't even put it, because I think he's watching yours as well. He was in both chats, but he said to tell you that he'll fight you. He knows the ancient art of the windmill. So,
what? I've studied with the masters. Old Glenn Serio, he taught me Fat Man Fu. I know how to leg sweep.
He taught sweep the leg.
Sweep the legs.
Do you know how many law enforcement officers in the in Washington along the West Coast, he swept legs? He's even been down to Florida to do it.
Hey, listen, I want everybody in the chat right now to address this troll, this pouch. I want you to hammer him, because he is actually he's one of my patrolmen.
Well, you know what? Give that man a raise. You know?
In case you don't know who Fouch is, the video that started a lot of this with Chili going through the court in the metal detector, and he's standing up there talking about the guy with his ear kind of messed up and saying, "I knew you used to be tough, but you wouldn't go right now." That's Fouch. Okay, so
well,
yeah,
respect, mate, respect.
So he wasn't the one guy Chili was asking to not look up his butt?
No, not that I know of. Faust, did you look up Chili's butt? It's time to come clean, bud.
Look, man, as a fake lawyer, I'm going to tell you, don't admit to shit. But if there's shit on your fingers, we can't do shit about that.
He's not here to be your friend. He's not here to be your friend. He's here to hurt you.
That's right. That's right. He said, that's right. That's right. I had to say this. Listen, this God's honest truth, guys. When Chili was on live, and he had his phone in everybody's face. He was going to whip everybody's ass, right? As soon as he puts the phone down, he tells Fouch, he says, we just grapple because I don't want to get punched in the face. And then he tells Fouch, he said, he said, I can get you a job teaching wrestling all around the country and all this stuff. He was trying to actually hire him a job. Just called him a piece of shit, a tyrant, and all this stuff, and then turns the phone off and then starts offering him a job and telling him you don't want him to punch him in the face.
Fauci should have recorded that bit. That would have been great to put.
If he would have recorded that, that would have made internet history here.
Cowboys is also with us. Cowboys is another one of our officers at the PD. Cowboys. Everybody say hello to Cowboys.
Hey, Cowboys.
What's up, Cowboys?
Cowboy.
Hey, Fouch, the next time you're on patrol, the next duty that has to be a security guard or something like that for a septic tank disposal or cleaning, I think you just got the assignment. I'm sorry, dude, but Chad's vindictive. It's either that or he sues you.
I've already sued him. I'm literally typing up the entries right now. I'm literally suing them right now.
Remember, it's got to be official, so you got to send it through Facebook Messenger.
Well, that's it. Or you can write it on the back of a chewing gum wrapper.
Well, as we know from Chile in his constitutional law scholar in his lawsuit and cease and desist letters he sent through Messenger to Kate, it's got to be through Messenger. That's the only way it's official.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's okay. The next time that Chili comes through, I wanted to have Turd Snurdly sue and write it on the back of a used tampon.
Oh my god!
I might enjoy that.
See, VW, I don't know. Ironton PD do vids of their body cams. I don't think that's something we could do. That wouldn't be me anyway. That's above my pay grade. That would be the chief. But I don't think that's going to be something they'll do, just because there's so much that has to be redacted on that stuff to make sure that we don't release anybody's information or children or something like that. So it's kind of hard to do. Let's see. Oh yeah. By the way, I was going to ask this earlier. Somebody said that he went to Arizona for dental work, but then I was told that he didn't actually get dental work. He just got his teeth bleached. Do you guys know anything about that in the chat? Anybody?
That would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, I just my whole thing was I was thinking, why would you want to get teeth? Like dental implants when you're going to go into an MMA fight, even if you're confident, like that just seems stupid. Like, I mean, why would you take a chance of getting your teeth that you just had put in knocked back out? But
maybe because he wants to have that award-winning smile, I mean, he's trying to relaunch his acting career. And let's face it, all of his bloody lemming followers paid for these teeth. So he's just pretty sure they'll pay for another set.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, thank you for bringing that up, because I have a little secret for everybody. Were you guys aware that Chili was on 1,000 Ways to Die?
Yes, and he also was in one episode of Crossing Jordan.
I have been trying to find an episode.
One of those law shows, he actually was a boxer and he got his ass beat in it.
That was Crossing Jordan, I think.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
I haven't watched it yet. We watched 1,000 Ways to Die.
Oh my God, where did you find? I've been trying to find it because I just want to see him.
So depending on what country you're in, it's really hard to watch. But I can download it we can watch it here in the UK on YouTube. But then when I tried to put it up, it got blocked in a lot of countries. And I think everyone in the US couldn't see it. But
if you can find me, just send me the link. I would just love to watch it.
I'll shoot it over. If it doesn't work, dude, I can probably stick it on Google Drive and shit, and just hit me up on Discord or whatever, and I'll share it. What was the name of his friggin' episode?
I know his name was Peter. I know his name is Peter, and I just want to see him die on there.
Oh.
Like I'm the only one.
If you want to see him die, just wait till September.
Oh,
I can't wait that long. I'm like a kid at Christmas time.
I'm not sure what. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'll try to track it down.
If you can't, it's fine. I'll if I have to get a VPN and
I'm sure it was like a weightlifting one or something.
Oh, the 1,000 Ways to Die. Yeah, I think it was a weightlifting one. I did see little segments of that, but I never did see the one where he was a boxer. I wanted to see that.
I watched way too much of when he was Super Necessary Human.
Oh my god!
I still have nightmares. My therapist is making a killing right now.
Well, you haven't seen him as Skim Now Man. Oh, just tune in here in a little bit when I go live. We're going to be playing those episodes. It's make fun.
Oh, definitely will.
I will be so there, Uncle Artie. I do know this. Some of the stuff from his story of why he got fired from being a Power Ranger, he stole stories to make it his own. And he's been banned from the biggest Power Ranger convention.
What did he do? Say that again.
Okay. His whole story of why he was fired was he stuck up for a girl getting harassed by producers and
Pink Power Ranger. That didn't go very far.
And said he was defending her while she was getting yelled at in the makeup room because they were messing with her. He stole those stories.
No
make it his own. Because the whole thing of a Power Ranger getting messed with by the producers and stuff, that came from the original Blue Ranger, who was a gay actor.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
And the whole thing was he got picked on by the crew, he got picked on by the producers. So one day they called for lunch, left, never showed back up.
Wow.
And the girl getting, that's the whole thing of the producers mess with, and the girl causing a scene in the hair and makeup era. That was just one of the actresses wanting them to do extensions and stuff.
Hang on, somebody's wanting to brag. Somebody's wanting to brag on us here. Look, this is what Lily has to say. But yet, Lily, you're tuned into this. So what does that say about you, that you actually tuned in to watch a bunch of grown men act like teenage girls?
Oh, my God.
Lovely. Lily Rose.
Oh, my God.
And for the record, Lily Rose, if somebody wants to talk about me acting like a teenage girl and it gets donations to St. Jude's, I'm game.
How does it feel to be a simp for Sweetie, by the way? How does that feel?
As opposed to, someone who just goes around misunderstanding the law and hassling fucking people that risk their lives every day to get views. Yeah. You know what? I'm feeling good about myself. So yeah.
Put it this way. If I had to dress up like Divine from Pink Flamingos to raise money for St. Jude's, I would do it every day if even 1 cent went to St. Jude's. So I don't care.
Oh, okay, here we go. This is a little more positive. Crossing Jordan episode with Chili season 6. We got to find that. Somebody needs to find that.
If it's on Peacock, I will be watching it today. I will be rewinding the part of getting knocked down every time.
Remember, if you want to make an episode on YouTube about it, just don't include any of the audio where there's music in the background, because that will snatch it. But you got to be well careful with that stuff. But
I know. I'll do it if I can find it and do it right. I'll do it just like that scene from JFK. To the right and to the left. To the right, to the left.
Let me read this. I'm sorry. Have you made money yet off this chat? I mean, as far as actually, is this St. Jude's? Is that the question?
St. Jude's has made a lot of money off of this already so far.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, probably want to know if Well, I don't know if it's either asking that or if we've made money off it. But
I'm not monetized.
St. Jude's is doing pretty good. So
I'm going to tell you,
Cancer UK.
St. Jude's is doing. Yeah, St. Jude's is doing very well from this. We're raising some money. There's been a lot of people actually post what they've donated. So yes, absolutely. We're still going, guys.
I'm almost there. Yeah. So it was Pete, wasn't it? You said that Chili played in 1,000 Ways to Die.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn it! Why is it? God, it's so hard to find shit nowadays.
Because when I heard about that, I jumped on IMDb to track it down to find out which episode it was, and I was just searching on YouTube the entire time trying to find it. I couldn't find it. I'm like, Okay, let me jump on Google.
Yep. The episode is called "Crazy Little Thing Called Love."
Oh yeah,
there's a lot of irony.
One, yeah.
There's a lot of irony in that crazy little thing.
Oh, Larry, if you're not aware, I'm doing movies on my part, and I picked 3 that remind me of Chile: Attack of the Giant Leeches, The Killer Shrew, and The Wasp Woman.
All right, hang on a second.
All
right, guys, listen. Speaking of crazy, and speaking of little morons, anyway, we got Fouch with us.
He is
Officer Fouch. Officer Fouch. This is Turd Snurdly. I'm going to be suing you because you work for Captain Goo. Thank you, and have a shitty day, Iggy.
No problem.
So,
I gotta say, it's probably the best introduction I've ever received.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's
fairly accurate.
Yeah.
Mine wasn't even that good, so you know. Just saying.
I got little Pouch with me. So
all right.
Yelling.
Hi.
Hi, buddy.
It's him. Say hi.
All
right. So what's going on?
I got to drop down there, Chad. I'm getting ready.
Oh yeah. Oh, you getting ready to go? You're going to go live?
Yeah, I may be a few minutes late. I got to prep a few things. I'm a little bit running late.
Okay. Well, as soon as you go live, Artie, if you'll just shoot me a text and I'll wrap mine up and send it everybody to you.
Yeah. Anybody, all you guys are invited to come up, especially you, Fouch. I'll sue you too.
Hey.
I might come by later on. I still got to get my thumbnails and stuff set up for.
I got a thumb for you. It's Chad Goose Thumb, and shove it up your ass.
Hey! There's children here. We run a family-friendly show here.
And we're all a bunch of teenage girls anyway. So watch your mouth.
Like as if. Like
so the 1,000 Ways to Die episode. Oh, must
get you with the chainsaw, you
Uncle Artie, shut the fuck up. Sorry, language. Sorry, Fouch. I forgot your kids there. All right, the 1,000 Ways to Die episode is called Gratefully Dead. It's series 3, episode 6, and I've just chucked the link in the side chat.
Oh, by the way, Chad Goo. Chad Goo in the private chat, I've got a link to a YouTube video where a lawyer shuts Chili down at the very last minute of it when he shows who he didn't vote for in the last election.
Did you post it here in the private chat or in the chat?
Private chat. It's clean.
Yeah, if somebody wants to pull it up, because I can't see my.
Okay, I'll play it. Hold on.
The chat. I can't see the chat when it's playing. If I do
it. So he is credited on IMDb for Crossing Jordan. So
is it actually Jose De Castro? Is that what it's listed as?
Says Chili De Castro.
Oh, okay.
He played Tony O'Reilly.
Tony O'Reilly.
Oh, please tell me he actually didn't. It's probably just O'Reilly for the surname in it. But if he did an Irish accent,
please.
Oh my God, that'd be great.
I would do it, but I don't want to get offense. I don't want to be like Deck and get an offense charge here now.
I know, Pat. You're right. Some of these teenagers. Look at the way we talk here.
It's not my fault. It's just so mean.
All right, I'm gonna bring you up here, Artie, on this. Hang on, you guys ready? Go ahead, Artie.
Let's go, Brandon.
I didn't vote for him.
Good for you.
I didn't vote for him.
Good for you.
I didn't vote
All
for
right,
Trump
guys,
either.
we're gonna end it here.
So for my people, I just want you guys to know that no matter what occurs under any circumstance,
you got shut down.
Let's go, Brandon.
I didn't vote for him.
So
I bet he's lying.
Man, she's too cute for his ass. Way too cute.
Yeah, I bet he's lying.
No, he didn't vote for Trump. He actually is a Democrat, registered Democrat.
I'm going to say he voted for Biden, so I'd like for him to help me fill up my tank.
Hey, man, rubber on wheels faster than rubber on heel. Trust me, I know.
Oh, Lord. Let's see here. Trying to get caught up here.
Like Dad Chad with a chainsaw. Like, oh my God.
Oh my God. Chili is just such a coward.
Oh my God, Becky, look at Chili's teeth. They're like so white and out there.
I heard Chili's teeth are so white because him and Josh were doing some special cleaning. Like, oh my God.
Oh God.
Indestructible trifold. I just realized that screen name.
Oh,
He said
it's brilliant, isn't it?
Indestructible trifold. That's right.
I can protect you from nuclear radiation.
Don't be afraid, folks. The trifold is here.
Is it made of kryptonite? What's the material made out of?
If the other Delete Lulls was here, he would tell you, because I can promise you, he fills up the chat stuff. I can't even hardly pay attention to shows when he's in there because I'm laughing my ass off so much at the way this.
He steals the show.
Yeah,
I kind of suspect it's the same person with a new room. I don't know. They're both great. Logan in my chat has just said that link I posted is blocked in the US.
Oh,
yeah. So
you know what? Send it to me. You know what? Send it to me.
Download it. I'm going to download it, and then I'm going to put it on Google Drive and share that link. I'm just going to set up a new downloader. Sorry, I'm like working with a new PC that I just got yesterday. And
okay.
I'm reinstalling everything as I go, as it comes to mind. So
I hate
download it. It's a lot of work in it, like moving all this bollocks over.
All right, I'm putting Fauci. What happened, Fauci? You fall?
I
Did you drop out?
lost all audio and video. I don't know what happened.
We were just talking bad about you, and we muted everything so you couldn't hear us.
Oh, that's
yeah. Clearly, Chili hacked the live stream.
Yeah, I'm probably being DOSed or DDoXed or whatever.
Yes, I can confirm it through my source, the Samurai, who was also Larry Flint's source, that Chili did break the live stream because he did not want the truth to come out.
So we all seen the video of him harassing that girl as the police were given the field sobriety, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Did you see him arrest the teenage girl?
Right. If I
wait, which one is this? Is this the one that's the same stream where he got the ticket?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm only halfway through that. We were watching that on my stream yesterday, and
we were watching.
I have not seen the bit with the chick yet.
We were watching on Anthony's stream.
Yeah, I was
actually chatted her up.
If I would hire a lawyer and claim that outside distractions prevented me from performing the field sobriety test in an adequate way. And I would subpoena him into court.
But he doesn't have to come to court. He's above it. Remember, it's a kangaroo court.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, he don't.
Well, I'm just trying to help that girl out.
In that stream where he gets a ticket, later on in it, he sees a girl who's got to be no older than 20. But she looks like she's like 16, 17, maybe 18 at the most. Has to be no older than 20 from the way she looks. Getting a ticket, and he's yelling at the cops. And she's doing so many pacifying techniques and looking back and forth. The cop, like, please come get him away from me. That it was just getting creepier and creepier.
Oh, yeah,
Indestructible trifold. I can't take on a trifold. Okay, I mean, I'm only human.
We got to get Iron Man technologies. We got to get Mjolnir, get him a lightsaber, some Mandalorian armor to go on top of that.
What was the Black Panther suit made out of?
Vibranium.
Vibranium.
I'm assuming that's probably what the trifold's made out of.
But that could be destroyed though.
Or adamantium.
I think the trifold's actually made out of the 6 Infinity Stones.
Do you remember when they were free though?
Like if you flick the trifold in the correct manner, half of the population just vanishes.
They do. They all run to California to hide from court.
I heard if you split it up and then you wave it 3 times, you can open a time portal so you can change laws.
So what does that mean? Sweetie is gay Thanos? Like,
Yeah, I think so.
They gotta make him hot. Gotta make him hot pink. And put him in the Thanos armor.
Oh my gosh.
snap, snap, snap.
Oh yeah.
You know what? It'd be like Men on Film. 3 snaps around the world.
Yeah, the indestructible trifold is actually made of bits of everything, but it's a trifold secret. So it's kind of like the Bush's baked beans. Is that what you're saying? But you can't actually
roll that purple trifold footage.
So, did you guys get to see the email that I released yesterday?
I just finished
I
it.
did. Yes, I did.
What was up with this?
It was very transparent.
I'll be honest, I've been busy as hell this week. I haven't seen much on YouTube.
Oh yeah. It was I'm not going to say I was surprised. I mean, like we've all heard, like he doesn't really, I don't think he even tries to hide that he talks to people like that. He done you that way bits on your stream.
Oh yeah.
He done that. He talked like that to Evan while Evan was working. I mean, just trying to be just an asshole. I mean, just it doesn't matter. But yeah, he's out there. Let's see here. Let me get to where I was on my stream thing here. I'm trying to catch up on everybody too. But remember, guys, I want to remind everybody we're having fun. We're being silly today, but the whole mood of this stream is a little lighter than we're used to. Just I want everybody to realize that. Trying to keep it light and relaxed so that everybody can have fun, because today's about St. Jude's. It's a shame, and you've seen that as Fouch came on there, he had his baby up there with him and stuff, and there's a lot of people that are in a situation right now where their baby's in a hospital bed, and maybe are the only place they could even seek that treatment is a place that they can afford, which is what St. Jude's is all about. So we got to stay focused. We have to stay positive. And if you're able to bless St. Jude's, do so. But if you're not, we just keep spreading the word and we make this thing grow all day long, and it's going to get out there and it's going to be some awesome, awesome results. I promise you.
If you can't donate money, if you got social media, promote anything from St. Jude's. Promote the Stream-A-Thon. If you just want to put their donation link out there, do that. That helps. Anything you can do, a little bit, even if you can't donate money, but you can donate time, do that. I mean, those kids and parents appreciate even if you can just donate a penny or 30 minutes of your time to read a book to the kids.
Absolutely.
Make them kids feel like they're not stuck in the hospital, but make them feel like they're home or a library or something that makes them happy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, Smitty, I'll get you the link on the next one, buddy. I'm only going to go for a few more minutes, and I'm going to pass it over to Uncle Artie as soon as I'm just waiting on a message from him.
I'm going to drop out now because I've got to get my stuff set up for the.
Are you going on right after Artie?
Yeah, and
Okay.
I'm going to leave it up to people who come before I start the first movie. Either I will play up this as like a pompous movie critic or just a super geeky fanboy when I host the movies. And either way, I'm going to make an ass of myself for St. Jude's.
So I'm assuming they're talking to me. Stop pretending to be a goody cop. Are you talking to me? I'm assuming. I'm curious of the definition of what's a goody cop. Is that like the headache medicine?
Does that mean you give out candy?
It does. I was going to say, it does sound like candy. Yeah.
If you're giving out candy, I'll take a handful of Skittles.
Where's my candy, Legicator?
I guess I'm missing it. I guess I don't know.
You need to be walking around with bags of good and plenty, giving out to kids and people.
I guess.
If you're giving out tickets, give out good and plenties.
In the spirit of a nice humorous hangout, I just want to share this joke from my live chat from Cheeky Monkey, because it cracked me the hell up. What's the difference between a G spot and a golf ball?
I don't know.
A guy will actually search for a golf ball.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, that was brilliant. That was so good.
Oh my gosh. NCR, they're saying, Art's saying that your volume is really loud, just FYI.
I'm sorry. I'm working on a new mic right now.
I got you. Artie just sent me a message that says I'm alive, so I'm assuming he meant he's live. So either that or we're all blessed to know that Artie's still surviving. I don't know which way that is, but
all right, guys. You guys have a great one, Chad. Can't wait to see the fight. Drive safe up to Kentucky.
Hey,
It was nice talking to you. And Bits.
I appreciate you being on, brother, and we'll just keep it going. I'll let Artie know to make sure he passes them on to you when he's done.
All right.
All right. Have a good one, buddy.
You too, bro.
Oh, Freedom Lake Auditor. Now Jesus is watching you talk like that. That's not nice. You shouldn't talk nasty like that. I'm just curious what it is about a goody cop. You still haven't answered that. That seems to happen a lot too. Like you guys always want to open up a can of worms, and then as soon as you're hit with facts, you kind of run and dodge around the reality of it. I'm really curious. Hang on a second. We might have another joke here. I'm gonna have to get from Community LEO Watch. Why is it not clicking on it? What is the difference between Mick Jagger and a Scottish farmer? The answer, Mick Jagger says, "Hey, you got to get off my car." Scottish farmer says. Well, and I'm assuming Mick Jagger's also got moves. I mean,
he does.
Oh, wow. Coke Dog. Lots of money for St. Jude's today. I'm sure we'll see y'all around soon. Absolutely. We're going to keep this going all day as best we can, guys, okay? I mean, everybody's got lives, and I understand everybody's got things going on or whatever, but we want to keep this going positive and try to have a lot of fun today and make a lot of money for a lot of good things. And then I'm going to go sign a contract that says I'm going to get punched in the face. What a great day.
Please tell me you're live streaming that, yeah?
I don't think I'll be able to live stream it, but I'm going to try to record it and post it as a video later as far as the signing goes. I don't even know, because I didn't know if you knew this, Limey, but there is actually a pay-per-view company that's going to broadcast these fights.
No way.
Yes.
So I don't. Oh, so yeah, we might not be able to live stream it because it's pay-per-view.
Exactly. Yeah, because they're going to have probably rights to it. But I'm gonna ask if I can at least just have my wife video me going in the cage and signing it, type thing.
Yeah, I'd have that. If that ends up being the case, then I don't know. Everyone join like all of our Discords, and you know, I'll pay for the pay-per-view and just share it in Discord, because you can get away with all that bollocks in Discord.
Yeah, I figured there would be a way around it because of they'll get it streamed out somehow.
Yeah, we'll at least get to view it, and that'll be fine.
But once again, I'm speaking from secondhand knowledge. I don't know this. I've just been told through the Vine that that's going to happen. So I'm going to go ahead and start wrapping mine up, guys. Keep in mind that Limey is still live, and Uncle Artie is going live now.
Yeah, and for people in my chat, we're just gonna watch Uncle Artie in a minute.
It's like entertainment.
Backing off. I'm letting you guys do the heavy lifting.
Just wait till Uncle Artie does something stupid. It's just a matter of entertainment. So right.
Oh yeah, he's brilliant. He
also,
is brilliant.
Also, Bits, what time are you going on again? I'm sorry.
We'll be starting at 6:00 p.m. till 8:00. I believe.
That Eastern as well, Bits. Yeah. Okay. So anyone in my time zone, that will be 11 p.m. 2 seconds. Oh, sorry. I'll be right back.
Oh, Austin.
No, he went over to his stream.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to get a
guys. For the guys in the chat, listen, I appreciate you guys, man. You guys are so awesome. You guys have literally been every bit of inspiration I could have ever asked for, to keep me moving, to keep me pushing and stuff. And I'm truly blessed to have you guys involved in everything. And as far as my panel goes, these guys are awesome. And I appreciate everybody stepping up. This has really turned into something amazing. And we're going to keep going because, like I said before, Chili says he don't stop, but we don't quit. That's just the truth. We don't quit. We don't quit and we don't lose. So no matter what's going on anywhere else, we're going to keep it going. We are going to keep it going. We're going to keep it making the progress. And if we can get St. Jude's to be blessed out of this, man, that's what we're going to do. And if I got to get punched in the face, I'll do it. And I hate to, but I'm going to if I have to. So.
Oh, it's so worth it. I just want to share quick. Joshua Lee in my chat just donated $25 to St. Jude's.
Yes,
So,
Joshua.
thank you, Joshua.
brother. Thank you. As I usually do when I close down my streams, I'll give my panel the opportunity to say something. Since Limey's going with his crowd bits, do you got anything you want to say as a final word?
Yeah. Feel free to stop by around 6 o'clock Eastern time. Definitely have some fun. Not sure what we're going to be streaming, but maybe a game in the background, and we kind of chat and do something nice for St. Jude's and the community. So feel free, and also if you haven't already, be sure to support this community by throwing out any subs, anything like that, sharing. Any of the channels that do this today, it definitely helps.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I will say a lot of times, just seeing you guys in the chat is the difference. You know what I mean? It really does keep us motivated, seeing you in the chat or seeing you in the comments when you actually do a recorded video. Because I can tell you, my old fat butt don't always like to get out there and run, and don't always like to get out there and hit the bag and roll and train and stuff and spar and get punched in the face. But because of you guys, and I've got to be held accountable, I'm not going to quit. So, Limey, I always give my guys an opportunity for the last word. Do you got anything to pass on before we go?
No, man. Appreciate everything you're doing. I've been watching your videos every day. Showing the training, and it's awesome seeing your boys. Getting well involved with it as well. That's brilliant. So yeah, just keep it up, mate. I mean, you're gonna smash him and I don't think he will. Even if he signs, I think he'll find a way to back out. So, but just keep doing what you're doing. You're definitely going to beat him if he's got the balls to turn up.
Well, we're going to sure try. I promise I'll bring everything I got. I won't let you down. Even if I lose, I promise I'll do it with the best of intentions. How's that?
Oh, definitely.
But we appreciate you guys. God bless you all. You guys know what we say. We're going to stay positive. This is about St. Jude's. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Go check out Uncle Artie's channel. Go check out Triggered Lineman. Go check out Bits and Pieces. Let's make this happen. God bless. And remember, if you train like you fight, you will fight like you train. Have a good day. And we'll see you guys on the next one.
See you guys.
Take it easy.